Hello everyone, it is the Divinely Guided Tarot and I am back with another reading for Cancer. This is your weekly reading for January 8th to January 15th. And before I jump into this video, I do want to clear up some confusion. I did get some questions on my videos last week about why I do not include tarot cards in my readings. So the main reason for that right now at this time is that I do not fully understand all 78 tarot cards in the deck, and I'm currently learning all of them as we speak, and I will probably be learning them for quite some time. If you study tarot cards, you know that it is quite an extensive process and it's a never-ending learning when it comes to it. So I didn't want to include cards in my reading that I did not fully understand because the message wouldn't be what it needs to be from Spirit. So that is why I do not include it at this time. This does not mean that I will never include it. The goal is to get to a place where I fully understand it. So that is why they are not included at this time. And another thing I want to say before we jump into this reading, Cancer, is thank you so much for all the support on last week's videos. It means the absolute world to me. This is a new channel, so having that positivity and love come my way was really welcoming. So I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and light your candle, Cancer, and jump right into this reading. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 different Oracle card decks in front of me. I have the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards deck. I have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards deck, and then over here I have the Romance Angels Oracle cards deck. And then right here in the middle I have my Soul's Journey lesson cards. So we're going to go ahead and leave the Romance deck for later on in this reading. Okay, Cancer, let's see what you need to hear from Spirit. What does Cancer need to hear from Spirit? What does Cancer need to hear? Okay, so these flew out. We have Shapeshifter, the Arrow card, okay, and then we have the Lady card, the Hermit card, Stargazer, and Druid. Okay. Let's move those over, make room for these. I'm gonna do these in the middle. Okay, we have Pay Yourself First. Okay, then we have Clearing Debts. God is your source. We'll pull one more. Okay, so 2 flew out. We'll go ahead and count them. Visualize abundance in all forms and release resentments about money. And then last but not least, we'll pull 2 cards from the Lesson Cards deck. Okay, we have Purpose and Envy. Okay, so give me a moment, Cancer, to meditate on your spread that we have here. Okay, so right off the bat, I do want to address these 2 cards right here. So there's some sort of resentment that you have about money. And in order to receive an influx of money and abundance when it comes to your finances. You do want to be wary about your feelings towards it, because whatever we feel bitter towards, it just takes longer to get to us, if it even gets to us at all, okay? And I feel like a lot of this resentment is coming because you're not paying yourself first. Like, you're worried about everybody else, you're worried about watering everybody else's garden, but you're not really worried about yours. And I feel like that's why you have this resentment, because you feel like, oh, like, I can do all of this for everybody else, but then there's none for me. So pay yourself first, okay? And also with this, visualize abundance in all forms. Feel in every area of your life that you are abundant in it, and just watch how your life changes, okay? And God is your source. Okay, He does not give you anything you cannot handle, Cancer. Okay, then the last card we have here is clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay, so clearing debts, it's in terms of money, it's in terms of people. There's things in your life that there's a lot of heaviness to. There's a lot of, like, burden. Okay, there's just a lot of baggage when it comes to certain things in your life that you need to get rid of in order to find your purpose here, okay? Because I feel like you don't really see your purpose clear right now because you're not able to, because you have so many things in your life that's blocking you from it, okay? Then we have this envy card. I feel like maybe this week you're struggling with feelings of envy, but realize you are the same as everybody, both different challenges, okay? So I feel like this envy is tied in with this resentment about money. There's something about money here, and clearing things out of your life that hold a lot of weight. Okay, and then we have retreat and recharge with the Hermit card here. And I think this is what this retreating and recharge, I think, has a lot to do with this paying yourself first. Okay, I think you need to retreat and step back and stop pouring in everyone else's cup and recharge yours first before you go giving it to other people. Okay. And this lady card over here, it says enjoy growth and reap rewards. I feel like once you clear these debts out of your life and you get over this resentment and envy when it comes to money and feeling like everyone else can get their cup full but you can't get yours full, I feel like you're gonna start to enjoy that growth and the benefits that you want. Once you put yourself first, you're going to understand how important it is to practice self-love. Like, you can't pour in other people's cups all the time and not feel some sort of resentment. I mean, anyone would in their right mind feel some sort of resentment if they're constantly giving and giving and giving. And Cancer, you have a very caring nature and you want to give all the time. But it's very vital for you to take a step back and see who you're pouring into. I mean, there's things in your life that you might not realize that have a lot of weight. And I feel like at this time you need to surround yourself with protective energy, okay? Keep people close that really have your back, and get out the people in your life that all they do is weigh you down. They're not there to protect you, okay? And Spirit wants you to hold the space of this putting yourself first. You need to simmer in this area for a little bit, okay? Get yourself back on track. Remember who you were before you started giving and giving and giving and giving, okay? So if you don't take care of this right now, you're just going to be in this constant cycle of resentment and envy. and wondering why you can't gain abundance, wondering why do I give so much but I never get anything in return. This is why, because you need to put yourself first. You can't always be giving. Okay, there needs to be give and take here, and that's why you need to get rid of people that constantly take from you, because they know that they can do that. Okay, and the shapeshifter card, it says transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, and I think you have a natural gift of that generosity that I mentioned. Okay, but it's time to really focus on giving that generosity to yourself. Okay, and with this Stargazer card, it says set your sights higher. I think you need to demand more for yourself. Set higher goals, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get some more cards for you. But really what I'm seeing is that you need to take a break from the giving. As much as you want to keep doing it, you really have got to take a break and pay attention to yourself. First, put yourself first above everyone else, okay? People can deal with themselves right now. Okay, so we have face your financial fears. Okay, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to light of awareness. And you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Yeah, I feel like you have this fear that there's, and you've seen it firsthand, that there's like not enough money to give to everybody else and then have some for yourself. Okay, so that's reiterating that point of there is enough for you. There's no reason to fear it. The only reason why there's scarcity is because you're giving it to everybody else, when they can go out and get their own stuff, whether it's money or gifts or essentials, okay, that they need around the house. Whatever it is, they can go and get it themselves. Okay, maybe you're being generous with advice. Okay, maybe you're feeling worn out because there's, like, you feel like there's no clarity on your situation. You feel like when you need advice, no one's there. Whatever it is, you just need to take a break. That's really what I'm hearing, okay? Okay, and then we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. And then we have abundance mindset and windfall of abundance. Okay, so visualize abundance in all forms. Be wary of the thoughts that you think, okay? In this abundance mindset card, it says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. So Spirit wants you to think in a situation, like, I feel like you have a lot of like this fear when it comes to finances, because there's like none left for you because you're giving it to everybody else. So it's saying to get into this mindset of, oh, I already have enough for me. Like, I have enough for myself, and I have enough to spare if I want to. So that's something that makes you happy, is helping other people and being generous, okay? But the underlying theme here is put yourself first and have this abundance mindset of there is enough for me, because there is, Cancer. There really is enough, okay? There's enough to go around, okay? And this is a very cut and dry card. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. I feel like you're worn out because you feel like there's not enough resources for you. You feel like you can do this for everybody else, but they can't do it for you. And Spirit just wants you to exercise. Maybe you've been lacking when it comes to your physical health, so it's important that you get back on track and exercise. Okay, and then we have this windfall of abundance, which states an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Okay. Very important sentence, okay? This abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Over here, we have the purpose card, okay? And the nature of you, Cancer, is to be generous, to give to charity, okay? To help people out, loan them some money, give some advice, pass along your wisdom, whatever it is, you have this life purpose of helping other people, okay? And once you get yourself together and put yourself first and realize that abundance is ever flowing towards you, Cancer, okay? Once you really get a hold of this, you're going to feel so much more fulfilled because you're fulfilling your life purpose, which is being generous and helping other people out. So let's go ahead and move these over to the side and get into your love sector of this reading. Okay. Okay, so we have religious factors. Sorry, I put down the wrong card. We have religious factors, true love, express your love. And we'll grab a few more. Okay, we have you deserve love. Make the effort and love yourself first. Okay, Cancer. The love yourself first card just reiterates the whole entire reading. You need to put yourself first at this time, Cancer. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. Okay, not only is it going to make you happy when you put yourself first, but it's also going to attract the love, the type of love that you want. It makes you more attractive when your cup is full, Cancer. So keep that in mind. Okay? You deserve this love. Even if sometimes you think that you don't, you do. Okay, you deserve this love. You give love graciously to everyone else. It's about time that you receive it, okay? And you want to express this love in whatever way that you want to do it. And go ahead and do it because it is true love. Okay, this is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, and then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Your relationship does have a direct correlation to the beliefs that you have, whether you are in a set-in-stone religion or you're more of a spiritual person. It does have an effect on it. But either way, just know that it is a true love connection, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime connection. And then the last card that we have here is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So again, put yourself first, and then do the work to give to others. Then put the effort into giving to others. It's something that makes you feel very fulfilled, and it's your life's purpose. I believe it's your life's work to be generous. It makes you happy to help others. Cancer, this is a beautiful reading. It definitely tied together with this Love Yourself First card. It's very important at this time that you put yourself first. So that is all that I have for your weekly reading, Cancer. I hope this resonated. Let me know down in the comments if it did. If it did not resonate, take what did and leave the rest and send it back up to Spirit. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And again, thank you so much for all the support. And keep it coming, because your girl appreciates it to no end. Alright, Cancer. I'll blow out this flame, and this will be the end of your reading.